Hello.
Hello. And
We have brilliant diamond. What is the equivalent of the pearl?
shining pearl.
Ah. Honestly, I was half expecting it to be a pearlescent pearl.
Now I'm trying to think of what the adjective term of diamond would be to go along with that. But,
Well, in Jazz Jackrabbit 2, one of the more known songs was called Diamondus, so maybe. It was not quite an adjective, but yeah.
yeah. Well, made it kind of, some of it felt like a bit of a reach for trying to think of a way to describe these remakes, but I guess they're functional.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Here's things. Here's hoping things will go decently.
Why shouldn't I?
Well, could always get more Starlies.
I suppose so. Oh boy. You know, the way you're playing, not thinking about some stuff that I did, actually feels rather nice. Maybe I'll attempt one of these days a playthrough kind of similar to yours, because I'm also not as good of a Pokemon player as to attempt Nuzlocke, and at least I think I'm not. So, this kind of first catch kind of a deal would work pretty nicely for me. Say, a good middle ground.
Yeah, I think it's made things interesting enough for my journey so far. Because like even though like I make my little complaints about 3 Starlies, 3 Geodudes, it's interesting playing with those risks.
Yeah, it's like, this is what you were signing up for, right?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Hi, Ben.
I see your circle lighting up, but no voices are coming.
Really?
Oh, now
Oh,
it's
here
working.
you are.
Okay.
How you feeling, Conrad? Feeling
I'm a lot
better?
better. Yes, I'm a lot better now. Just,
that
you
is
know.
really good to hear. I was worried.
Well, when we were starting the game, I was already not sleeping for 20 hours. I had missed my friend's birthday, I was sick, I had problems with family, I had missed your first session of the game, of that other campaign, even though I had the chances to, and other stuff, so it was kind of a culmination of things, you know, I just needed the game, needed the sleep, now I'm good.
Something else. I want to apologize because my man got a little snippy at you. I was trying to laugh at sleep. I took that out on you. I am so sorry. I should not do that.
Well,
I didn't know if you realized it or somebody else did, but I feel guilty. I just want to be open with you, okay?
right. admittedly, I've kind of accepted you being snappy as just a natural part of the fact that you need to consistently wake up so early for these games. So I've just kind of Well, if you think that, that's well.
I'm trying to work on
That is nice to hear. Thank you.
it. No problem. I'm sure it made some of the other people a little more helpful. I acted like an ass.
I mean, honestly, I thought you weren't that bad, though. It's nice to see you making an effort.
I'll say this much. At least yesterday, my bad mood was pretty much in no shape or form dictated by how you acted. Like, I had a lot of different things on my mind, but you were not one of them.
Well, that is good to know that, but even if I wasn't, it's still a tough thing, because I am not the kind of guy who likes to hurt others. I try not to be an ass.
Good thing to aspire to.
But anyway, we're back with Pokemon. Pokemon is awesome.
Yes.
Okay, maybe it's not as awesome as it used to be, because my god, the 90s was the golden age. That was the time to take it.
Though at the same time, it's kind of funny that there's the thought that when there has been kind of the agreement that, like, as popular as Pokemon was in its heyday, like, Gen 4 is really where it started to be at its best.
At the very least, it sort of got its second run. Yeah. It kind of goes in waves. Some with I feel generations leaving and then coming back, or a new gen.
Yeah, that's actually kind of a nice thing about Pokemon. With how much they are changing, like, you can really see the progress of technology and times just looking at the franchise. Heck, even just the Easter... Yes?
As that blue guy says at the beginning of every time, isn't technology wonderful?
And, like, you gotta...
Hold on, what was I saying? Yes, so it's kind of just like how they have the Easter eggs of, like, how you start out in your house and there are different consoles in your own room.
It is kind of nice to see that progress, yeah.
And I guess the chat is agreeing with you guys.
Oh yeah, hey, Fryman, I kind of lost track of things.
So is your name supposed to be a reference not to the others, because all I did was we got the Friday, right? What happened to my freaking god? Morning, Carl. Oh, good morning to you too there, Mr. Food Monster. My yard has got crusty, but Jesus is back. I
Also, your Mew has a tendency to just use 2 times on Bullet Seed. I don't think I've seen any any Pokemon ever do so many of those 2s.
Hello.
There we go.
Hey, we got Marco. We also have coughing.
Sorry.
Coughing.
I was just gonna say...
I can mute myself if need be.
It's fine. Also, just how ominous is this, this sentence?
Oh god, yes.
Well, like, I know it just means, oh, you can hear the noises they make, but it's like... Cries is a very questionable term to use.
It's a smidge.
See, now it would have been even better if that was either a hex maniac or a fairy tale girl.
Yes.
Oh god, that would make things worse.
Or a frickin', channelers.
Yeah.
Oh god, yeah, remember them from the Pokemon Tower where one of them actually did say, "Give me blood."
Oh yeah, that was a thing.
That happened. I did not forget that.
Yeah, I can't actually play my I can't actually play. I can play Pokemon at the moment. It's just frickin' bloody. There's something going wrong with my dock. I put my Switch in, and the dock won't actually connect it to the TV.
Ooh.
It's the light's constantly blinking, and I've unplugged it, plugged it back in. And so, sure, I could play it handheld mode, but in handheld mode, one of my Joy-Cons has massive drift problems.
Oh god.
Mmm.
I don't know what that is.
Basically,
The joystick is constantly going in one direction. It's drifting in one direction.
it's caused by like some various junk that sometimes there's like some debris that gets into the control stick. Sometimes you can solve it by like peeling back the cap on the control stick and getting some either getting some end dust or getting some like contact fluid on it. But it's like it's unfortunately been a common problem with the Joy-Cons for the Switch.
Yeah, it's
Not really.
no, I mean in the sense that you could fix it, but a lot harder.
Yeah.
As for me, I admit I've been a bit distracted to play Pokemon, but I'm playing it bit by bit.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I just finished the Eternia City Gym, so...
Yeah, I'm up to the E4.
Well, you're way ahead of us.
Oh, so I love her. I hate the fact that she's basically a one-time character.
She does have a nice model.
Too.
Yeah.
Oh, her.
Okay. Oh, right, and this
Yeah.
is like double battles are in this, aren't there?
Yeah. Yeah, and she's the one that basically introduces you to it by having a Chansey, so it's like all support.
Neat.
Yeah, I admit, I like the whole, hey, have an
I-
NPC trainer who escort you, and you'll do double battle. At
At least they've now fixed it so that way you can actually capture Pokemon without having to, 'cause I believe it used to be like, oh, you can't capture a Pokemon because trainers are getting in the way of each other or something like that.
Yeah. Hey, at least you get to pick whichever one you want to catch.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'll take out Beetfly and go for Murkrow because we don't have a lot of dark types going on.
Yeah.
Bro. Ah, stop it. I was gonna suggest... Oh, god damn it.
No, do not knock out the Murkrow! Okay, you know what, we alright. Connorette, we need you to kill the butterfly first.
I felt confused for a moment. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
I felt confused for a moment there because I thought you didn't say Conrad, but Conrad, we need to kill something like oh, wait, which, what, who? Ah, the Pokemon, okay. Okay. I didn't know I was tagged like that, yes. Oh dang, the flame wheel actually pretty dang cool.
Yes.
Yeah, that's basically like in the game last night. Essentially, Morpeko has a similar ability, but it's a hamster wheel made out of lightning, which I love.
I'm stuffing out made lightning. Actually, I'm now imagining a Morpeko of a merman.
No!
Yeah, this is the problem when you. It's like, I'm helping! Takes out the Pokemon you're trying to catch.
Yeah, it's every Nuzlocker's thing where it's like, okay, I just need you to do a little more damage.
Okay, it was okay, all she did was inflict a status. She's being cool.
You're not risking it anymore with the heal balls, huh?
Yeah.
You
stupid thing!
Would a dark ball, wouldn't that help because it's in the forest, so therefore it's dark? Or is it only caves at
I mean,
nighttime?
it's only caves in nighttime. It is nighttime where I am, so...
Ah, right, yeah.
Come on, just don't attack it. Don't... No! Okay. Alright, well, this is why I included the clause about if it gets knocked out by bullshit.
Yeah.
That's definitely bullshit. We'll even let you have a third chance if this happens again because this is utter bullshit, not regular bullshit.
So...
You get to find another Murkrow, I'd say.
I'm gonna put down Murkrow or Butterfly, because I feel that's the most fair way to do it.
Mm-hmm.
That's fair. Yeah, whichever one comes first. This isn't normal bullshit. This is advanced bullshit.
This is programmed in bullshit. So, you know, or going back
Cag.
right here. Yes, I'm going to go and rest up my monkey.
Monkey.
Also, Yubaba? Yeah, that's a good name.
What?
Naming the Murkrow Yubaba.
Oh yeah, yeah, that would make sense.
Hell yeah.
Especially once it becomes a Honcho, it definitely does look like. Well, yeah.
Like a big
Lobster Pokemon.
Yeah, but you know, God, man, I gotta watch Spirited Away again. Every time Spirited Away gets mentioned, I have to be like, I've gotta watch it again, and I haven't watched it since, like, it's been about 15 years.
Yeah.
So it's a constant reminder, I need to watch it again.
I think it's everybody feels like every time they rehear like Studio Ghibli film, it's like, yeah, I gotta rewatch that again.
Except for apparently the newest one. Then again, I think that was his. Yeah, the.
Yeah.
That's some of the charm, but Studio Ghibli's charm has kind of been going downhill.
Yeah.
Also,
Also,
think that one. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, did you hear that Miyazaki is coming out of retirement again?
Yeah.
See, I think that's the thing. It's like, it's like whenever something happens that like, I think what the first time was after his son did that frickin' Earthsea, I think it was.
Yeah, the Tales of Earthsea.
Yeah, which, I mean, okay. He is definitely one of those people that you gotta separate the author from the content, or what do you call it, the product.
Yeah.
'Cause, I mean-
he's an old Japanese man for sure.
Yeah.
And if we're
How many final moves?
they're stubborn in their ways, like racist, and well, like again, stubborn to a fault.
How many final movies does he have? Oh, okay, Miyazaki, all the times he has come out of retirement.
Also, fucking Commander Jupiter, I forgot about that skunk tank, and I forgot it knew after me. I nearly lost my monkey.
Why must Murkrow attack my dude? The Chansey is clearly the attacker in this scenario.
We just wanna be friends.
Oh, great, that was my only dust. Oh,
Why can't we be friends?
You know-
Why can't we?
I guess Heal Ball, cause like all of them are times one
Oh my
anyway.
God, can you imagine just how awkward that would be? That kind of reminds me when I played my Let's Play Fallout 4 the Nuka World DLC. You basically have the ability to put whatever raider group into whatever thing. I put the sadistic team, you know, the whole edgelord thing. This team. I put him in the kitty kingdom. Just
Okay. So, he teased that he basically said that he was going to retire shortly after Princess Mononoke, 1997, but he never officially went through with it. He retired in 2013 after releasing The Tale of Princess Kaguya. Then he came back in 2017. But yeah, he's... it's like frickin' I think it's John Farnham, an Australian singer, who has... The running joke is one last tour, which he's had about like 4 times, 5 times now.
you just can't stop. The only thing I don't even think death will stop him. The Reaper won't even be able to take him down.
Is that the meme where it's like Miyazaki makes like very happy-go-lucky or very bright, colorful, and charming stuff, but he himself is kind of a dark, depressed person. And with Junji Ito, he's a very happy, charming, and bright personality.
And then you have the guy who made Neurotomata, who's just as weird as his name, as his stuff.
Well, that's a different thing, but
I know, but it's just like, yeah, it is funny how Miyazaki is depressing.
Also, thank you, Bren, for putting the mental image back in my mind of Yoko Taro rolling around on the ground yelling, "Shit, Square Enix, shit, Square Enix."
Is that?
I remember it from a video. I don't know what the video was for. I just remember that moment.
And the funny thing is, it's like, it is absolutely believable, even if it wasn't true.
Yeah, like I said, he's definitely one of the more eccentric Japanese creators. Even by Japanese creator standards. Because what we can tell, a lot of Japanese creators do have a sense of a bit of an eccentric side at times. You get a lot of it. But just break the mold. God, yeah, Junji Ito. The guy, I like to think is like the new Lovecraft of Like, he's nothing like Lovecraft. He's
What tickles you so, Arba?
Okay, I decided to actually look up that video. It was to promote a t-shirt.
What? What?
Japan strikes again.
Sorry.
Are you sure the advertisement of the t-shirt wasn't just an excuse to do it?
Maybe a little from column A, a little from column B.
Also, yes, Fryman, it is awesome how he never appears without the frickin' the frickin' Emil.
That goddamn mask. It's like Daft Punk. You never see them about their mask.
Wait, who?
Shiro Oda,
Ah,
One Piece creator.
yeah. I mean, to be fair, when it comes to mangaka, they've gotta have some entertainment in their life. Otherwise, they might just burn out in the process of bloody creating manga. Probably because he does have such a good outlook on life. Because it's like, look at buddy, I can't remember his name at the moment. The mangaka for Yu Yu Hakusho and Hunter x Hunter. He's always going on hiatuses because his work just keeps getting to him.
Even though he has a loving wife and has many accolades under his belt. Yeah.
Maybe that's why he returns.
Oda. Or, we have a heart attack. And I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
he's gonna
Well, one of the episodes of Trash Taste, they actually they have a guest who is an anime artist, and he does pull back the curtains on the anime and manga industry a bit, and just how shitty they get paid for the art they draw.
Oh, I've heard those war stories. I know that people like to joke about like what America can be like in but honestly, compared to like the Japanese work mentality stores, they're just kind of chill.
I mean, it's also
Perfect.
kind of a thing that it doesn't help that, like, the expectation for mangaka to put something together with a group of assistants and all that has kind of gotten all out of hand because it kind of all started with just frickin' Osamu Tezuka refused to stop drawing. And right, Toriyama. I find Toriyama fascinating in that he was the dude who... The thing that got him out of retirement was a shitty live-action movie adaptation of Dragon Ball.
Yes.
Like, my god, it just took one. It's just like, alright, I'm done with my stuff. I sleep. Dragon Ball, Evolution, Beers. I don't. The real shit.
He was the Thanos meme before the Thanos meme. Fine, I'll do it myself.
I'll ruin Dragon Ball myself.
this was like the definition of rolling in your grave and needing to get up.
Actually, I can't remember. Wasn't GT wasn't him? It was one of his assistants.
Yeah, GT was something that was made by other people because, like, he was finished with the Z, and they were like, "But we need more Dragon Ball."
Yeah.
And I guess they, maybe I think they would put some character design or ideas, but yeah, he wasn't now.
Yeah, no.
I'm not gonna lie, he wasn't good, but I thought it had some good moments.
I will say I prefer Super Saiyan 4 over Super Saiyan God.
The aesthetic of, like, the whole monkey thing and the splash of colors that they got with the red and black and all that is pretty cool.
Yeah. Oh, wow. That guy plays Goku. I can't even imagine that guy even looking anything like Goku.
Sorry? What?
What's his name again? Su or something like that? Yeah. Well, at least the character he plays.
Yes! Oh.
Finally.
I finally got that stupid Murkrow.
Now, what shall be its name?
It is believed that seeing this Pokemon at night will bring about ominous occurrences. It was Yubaba, right?
Yeah, Yubaba.
Yeah.
Yep.
Who Baba? You Baba. Ugh. And then we want shitty artist. The creator of Rurouni Kenshin. God damn, I can't even look at Rurouni Kenshin the same way after doing what he did.
That's unfortunately kind of one of those things where you just have to separate the artist from the art at that point. Because, like, it is the case that, like, Rurouni Kenshin is a fantastic manga and anime. And it's just an unfortunate case that sometimes bad people make good art.
So I should have mentioned, that's not the only shitty thing he's done. He straight up admits to nicking a lot of designs from a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
It's not even funny.
No, it is one of those things that I do find funny in the anime and manga industry is how blatant they are allowed to go with like parody stuff and homages. Yeah, it's like or as long as it's like Gintama does a good example of this where they have a straight up, like, I think it's like two, or actually I think it's just one episode that is a straight up Dragon Ball Z parody, and it's like they either have to change the name or they bleep it out, and they do this with One Piece as well, where they call it 10 piece.
We must find the 10-piece chicken nugget. Actually, that'll be a pretty good advertisement, not gonna lie.
You know, with
Yeah.
those 3D animations of those psychic and how they had their intro be like this levitation of the Pokeballs, I feel really disillusioned that they're actually just throwing their Pokeballs instead of levitating them to, you know, release their Pokemon.
Yeah. That would have been a cool little detail to have.
I am now confused.
Yeah, it's I like the black belts in this when they throw their Pokeball. They do it with a straight punch. It looks a little weird at times, but it's just like.
Weird. Manga, Birdo has Pokeball dungeon.
That's yeah, that's pretty cool. But oh my god, that's pretty shallows of yours. That was at 4 times weakness, right?
I mean, see, Shellos is water. I get,
Water.
is
Yeah,
Energy
it
Ball
doesn't get-
electric?
Oh, I guess only its evolution gains the ground subtype then.
Yeah.
Well, how about that?
Well, you know, I'm gonna flex on their psychic stuff. Here.
Holy shit. Actually happened. That... That is actually pretty awesome.
You fools! You think Energy Ball is the go-to? I have a fucking Mewtwo with a bullet C! Beat that meta, boys!
Not gonna lie, that... The truth is stranger than fiction times. Feeling... Okay, maybe this isn't the best timeline, but this timeline was pretty interesting.
I feel... Was that the status resetting one, Haze?
I believe so. Like, it resets all status changes on the field. Let's double check that. Oh wait, hold on. Nibble picked
Because
up
I
the
always
super
got
repel.
confused because there's like Haze, Mist, and then also something similar and...
Yeah, there's some alternate forms, yeah.
See, haze. User creates a haze that eliminates every stat change among all the Pokemon engaged in battle.
Look,
Holy shit. So I'm at that area that's below the bike lane. First Pokemon, I see a fucking Ponyta.
Yeah.
Nice.
There's quite a few areas to catch Ponyta, so the chances of getting one are decently high.
I know, but I get it. Oh my god, you can definitely poke him. Well, look at me. Do it enough.
I will have to do that. See what Qua looks like in that movie. That sounds entertaining.
Yeah, you want something like their audience that they can use like Bollywood. Bollywood has some of the most crack-ass moments in a movie that I am surprised it's not leaned on more.
wild idea. See that Silcoon... hold up. Can you not...
Sorry, there's already
because it looks like it has one eye from this perspective, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it feels like it's closer to what the originals look like than this two-eyed one, I feel.
I mean, I think the idea is that, like, the art in the original one was, like, a side-on view, and then if, like, you were to turn it, it would be two eyes.
And I reckon it was so, it just, for a long time in my life, I thought it was otherwise.
See, it really sounds like you just really weren't exposed to much art, Pokemon art outside of the games, like, because, you know, there's card art, which, man, some of the card art is so damn
Silcoons, yes,
good.
that's not exactly my go Pokemon, you know?
True.
I remember some of the, like, there was some funky art that came out of the card, like, I especially remember, like, there's, like, the clay models, or the stuff that looked like it was, like, made from chunks of construction paper or whatever, like, they really made some interesting stuff.
Also, while I may have seen some 3D Pokemon gaming before. I didn't really have people to tell my observations to before, so
Fair enough.
you know, just all of those thoughts that you'd notice at first sight is come to me, and I feel the need to consult them.
Really, you're just gonna use Protect?
Oh my god,
Stop.
are you for real? The scumbag double protect?
Stop delaying the inevitable. Like, it's like, at least do something interesting. Like, I find myself thinking about frickin' the, like those videos you see online of the people who are like, okay, you know, take up a weirdly constructed team up against, like, an entire team of Ubers and take them out using some weird strats. Like, I found that interesting at least.
It is kind of like people who have like the Uber team or the bag.
Yeah.
I love that kind of content. There are people who go into like lobbies for hackering and fuck with it as well. Can't share that lobby. But yeah.
Cricketoon! With the best
Yeah,
cry
but-
in the game?
Right, the problem with those kind of showdown videos is, it's like, yeah, I don't doubt there are legit ones, but that's also something that's easy to stage.
Right.
Yeah, that is
Oh, but I was supposed to walk through them and have a double battle. And,
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
No, that is one thing I do, like, they do switch between, like, oh, do you want to choose the double battle or do you want to battle them one by one? They
Do
will
have
actually
different
change.
teams depending?
Like they would have the same
Nah.
Pokemon, it's just it would be 2-on-2
Yeah.
instead of fighting them separately.
You know what, with both of you just doing those gust things, just imagine it like a cat fight instead with wings. Just flapping yourselves wild.
Just go, wow!
So I know with the whole thing, it's like, oh, I'm here by Bidoof, came to help you out. How do these two fly? Is a Bidoof gonna come and help me?
No, it's a Star Raptor.
Come on, couldn't it be a Bidoof? That would have been awesome.
It would have been awesome if it was a Bidoof that came in on, like, the frickin' flying machine that Pikachu uses in Let's Go.
That would have been perfect, yeah.
Yeah, Bidoof take that role of every one of those, right? That
Clutch.
really means it up. Yeah. Like I said, it used to be hated, now it's beloved, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah, as they say, hate is better than the pits of mediocrity and being forever forgotten. At least for some.
Y'all remember Love Disc? Love Disc was
No.
awesome.
Okay, here's one. Do you remember Finian and Luminian?
Yes, I do.
I remember one of them being a fish. And I assume
They
the
are
other's a
fish.
fish.
Luminian
Yes.
being the coolest looking fish. Finian
Yeah.
not. What was Finian? What was the,
That's
what was Prevolution?
One was the pre-evolution, yes.
Would
Okay.
I
they?
believe it was Finian and Luminian.
Would
So
they?
yeah, I like Luminian.
Gen 5?
I was actually, this was actually one of the
Oh, wait,
Pokemon
5.
I was considering, as a potential changeling back when I was, starting this campaign with you guys.
Fair enough. But yeah, buddy, here's one of the things that I every time this topic comes up, I point this out because this is like the biggest missed opportunity by Game Freak. First, why isn't a Lola Mola a freaking evolution for Love Disc?
I know, right?
Mm-hmm.
It looks like it should be. It totally could be a rock fish type that's based on a sunfish. It could still work. At least give Love this something other than finding all those
Loves
Love
heart
scales.
scales. Yeah, and you don't even need them for heart scales anymore. You can get them in the underground.
That. I mean, say what you want about Burmy and how worthless it is. At least it's got an interesting gimmick of its multi-form.
Mhm.
That is true.
Yeah, it's funny how there is like a. Yeah, and it's one of those things where it's like there are lots of Pokemon that exist purely as a gimmick and they're basically useless in combat but can be interesting. Like the freaking I think that the Unknown are probably one of the best examples of that, where it's like, hey, it's kind of a Pokemon challenge inside one Pokemon where you try to get out the letters of the alphabet, and there's also the fact that they got a bit of interesting lore.
Exactly. Worthless as they are, they at least try to do something.
Also, they are a perfect tool for actually making those who undertake Pokemon challenged cry out in frustration when the chat dares them to use it on their team.
Chances are like, look at my butt.
Holy shit, I never realized Chansey had a tail before.
Joining
I always
the.
thought it was just an egg with weird wings things on its face.
Now you get to join the club of people who didn't realize that Machamp had a tail.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, actually, I remembered Machamp. I didn't remember Chansey though. Or rather, I didn't know Chansey. But yeah, I am joining Argo in the Brotherhood of I did not know until.
Yeah, that is neat from him. When if you can get enough Unknown to spell out a thing, being able to do that is cool.
Yeah, that is.
Oh my god, guys, idea. A mute character who is a psychic, who has a bunch of Unknown following her around, and they form the sentences that she wants to speak.
I mean, you need a lot more than just 26.
Yeah, but it's still an interesting concept. I can't argue on that one.
Got it. Now I'm just thinking of it's the thing where it's like they're walking into a solemn situation. You know, the people are going like, "Oh, I'm sorry for your loss" and all that. She just holds up the F Unknown.
Oh, God, that's
Oh god, my lips broke from the smile. God. Worth it.
See, oh yeah, and I think that's the El
I know that
Chateau.
in the Pokemon tabletop game, there actually is some Unknown gets their own ability where you can get a bunch of other Unknown to actually boost their power.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember thinking that would be a pretty thing to play with at some point.
Yeah. They at least try to give Unknown an interesting gimmick for that.
Let's see, 205, and we already got something on 205, as I recall. Yeah.
Shello.
Yeah. Yeah. Cause yeah, and then there was we had trees, very small trees standing in our way. I mean, well, no, we probably can't fit through there with our giant heads.
Yeah.
It's all the fault of the beanie.
Again, the whole freaking roadblocks. You can just walk past them, luckily. But yeah, the whole roadblocks in Pokemon. There are so many bullshit ones. Like another good example is in this game with the Psyducks. It's like they're like, okay, sure, the Psyducks are all got a headache, but they've always got headaches. Why is that preventing us from walking past them?
No, think about it. A Psyduck gets his power from its headache. If they got a really bad headache and you piss them off by, say, trying to push through them, you might lose a limb or two. And possibly have them team kill each other as well while they're sending fire blast.
You're walking along and all of a sudden, oh no, I'm upside down.
Yeah.
Also, you're attacked by actual cannibal Shia LaBeouf.
So I think they've taken out the berries wilting thing. Because I went back a couple of days after planting berries and they were still perfectly fine.
Good, because that was a dumb mechanic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, it was.
So we got this. You know what? I'll go ahead and battle these dudes for the experience. Just fished up some tough Pokemon.
It's all gonna be Magikarp.
Yeah.
To be fair, Magikarp. To be fair, Magikarp is probably tough to fish up because it's stubborn, but.
Yeah, that sure is a
Guys.
strong will.
Guys, let's be real. These guys never really, their intention never was to win. They just wanted to show how cool of a fish they just fished out because they are lonely.
Oh, he actually has a gold team. Cool. Also, I gotta say, I love the animations they had for casting the rod to send out their Pokemon.
Yeah. Again, it's like what you said earlier about the psychics. Like, yeah, sure, they still use their psychic power, so it's still pretty cool.
Actually, they didn't show, but imagine how they would look like if they also had an animation for returning your Pokemon. Just this guy would just be reeling in his fish rod with the Pokemon. I feel really sorry for these guys.
I mean, it's a kind of thing, you know what, like, I am kind of being the asshole here with challenging them.
Yeah.
Oh hey, it's me! With what no doubt is a team entirely of Magikarp.
It's like,
Yeah,
you
that
know,
doesn't fit me.
the one time, I would love to see where it's like you come across the guy that's got, it looks like he's got 6 Magikarp. You plow through all his Magikarp and the last one is a frickin' Gyarados.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas the last it's just the last one is like you're just after 5 Magikarps you're just basically mashing your button to do a thing, right? And the guy knows it, so his last Magikarp is actually a Focus Sash Flail Super Speedy Magikarp, and he sweeps through your team while you're just looking elsewhere, mashing your buttons.
Yeah.
I don't think you would go that far. The moment you hear that, the moment you don't hear the music, you're like, something is wrong. I can feel it.
Disturbance in the force. Magikarp, eat your
Something
team.
like that.
You're just watching your phone, giving lazy commands to your Pokemon, and next thing you know, you are blacked out with your wallet missing in the Pokemon Center, being the laughing stock of the entire town because you got beaten by a Magikarp.
Yeah, this is a dude who just wanted a nice afternoon hanging out. Are you flirting with me?
Like I'm like 16 years old, you know. It's like
live in a
that's
world
legal in
where-
90% of the world.
We live in a world where there are a lot of legal lollies, so I would not blame these guys for making the mistake. Actually, remind me, how old was Acerola, however you call it?
I don't know. I think she looks like she's probably 14.
Huh. Okay. Do you have any plans for this Endure Alway?
I just figure it might be good to have just in case. And I already got one attack debuff move, so I figure it's good to have some diversity. To sit back and fish casually, it's a grown-up's hobby. I mean, I'm not gonna deny that. It's not my thing, but like I can understand the idea of like you just go sit out on a lake or a dock or whatever, get a can of something or other and just enjoy yourself. Maybe getting a fish or two if things happen.
Yeah, I hear that a lot, where it's like, fishing isn't really about the actual catching the fish. A lot of people are just like, yeah, hanging out like with a friend, just...
It's a grown-up opportunity to, like, legally and socially acceptably kick back and relax. Wind down. My father is actually quite a bit into fishing. He just doesn't have time for it, what with being a doctor and during the pandemic.
Uh-huh.
Ooh, we got a new app.
Friendship checker? I'd like that IRL. What is this thing? Your Pokemon moving inside of your cyberspace?
Mm-hmm.
What is this magic?
Welcome back.
And I'm trying this new cereal I saw when I went to Walmart today. It's
Why
Elf
you-
on the Shelf Cocoa cereal.
Why are you having cereal this late?
Why not?
Fair.
It's Cocoa's chocolate cereal with marshmallows. I think this would constitute as dessert rather than a breakfast.
I mean, that is how, like, so many freaking chocolate frosted sugar bomb style cereals exist that it's like, yeah, like, yeah.
So yeah, it's Elf on the Shelf hot cocoa flavored cereal. And first of all, it smells like there's actual hot cocoa powder in it. Tastes like it too. It's actually pretty good.
Also,
Not even gonna lie.
I just love this dialogue. Hey, you! Yeah, you! Trainer! It's okay. Never mind. You look tough. I won't take... I'll just let you keep your Pokemon. Carry on. I just imagine Liberty just gets up in his face. What was that, nerd? Come on, spit it out.
Yeah, that dork is hanging. Is writing a check his ass like he's gonna be cast.
Ah, small Cynthia.
Yeah.
Did her adult size also have this kinda hair covering one eye?
Yeah.
Huh. Guess I just didn't know this before.
Study Pokemon mythology. Just out of curiosity, I don't have an interest in finding gods or anything. TM93. Let's see. Well, we still need the gym badge for it, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. TM93. That is... Cut.
This-
Yeah, cut. Yeah, because you guys gave it to us.
Yeah, and you don't have to... It's like... I get that they still give you the TM because, you know, you might want to use it, but no one uses the HM moves.
Yeah, it's
Like,
like,
no,
unless
you
it's
guys
like
need a-
surf or fly, there's no, like, good reason.
Yeah.
Well, since now it's a TM, then it is forgettable, right?
Yeah.
True.
So, like, I guess more of those TMs would actually work as like a mid-tier deal.
Maybe,
Yeah,
but like
I think-
it's a 50 attack move at a point where like we're already getting plenty of things that match up to that standard.
Exactly.
Actually, kind of a sad story I can show. So imagine I was a kid doing I was doing my second playthrough of Pokemon Red. I got a Charmeleon and I put That is not to say that I've completed like the Pokemon already on my first playthrough. Far from it. So I was still very much not in the know about many things, including the fact that you cannot, forget HMs. So I put Cut on my Charmeleon, and literally the next level and learn Slash.
Yep. And actually, the worst part is that, first of all, we don't blame you because okay, first of all, I should mention that this statue design is actually based on statue design in the manga.
Yeah, and unfortunately it loses that cool visual illusion from the sprite art, where depending on how you basically color the sprite art, it could be either.
Mm-hmm.
This... Standing on two legs, I feel like this Pokemon looks a lot better than Quadrupedal.
I mean, it's
regular
meant to be a
stance.
combination of both.
Yeah, because you can see that it's like the feet, and it has the feet, the shoulders, and the wings of Palkia.
Yeah.
But yeah, one thing that people forget about the original Red and Blue, you didn't have information on what moves did.
Yeah, true.
You had no idea how much power they had. What?
Wait.
The only thing you knew was typing, how much PP you had, but you didn't know anything else.
Wait, really? I can't remember the... I thought they still had the power for moves in
No,
Gen 1.
no, they didn't tell you what the power range was.
I thought they had the attack power, but...
No, they didn't.
Okay, so... Route 211. Let's see if there's anything interesting out here.
Cereal? So, I never liked drinking the milk, but I'm not a guy who eats it.
Why don't you like drinking the milk?
Because it gets all warm.
If you eat slow?
And the Pokemon for Route 211 is... Alright. You'll see. I know I don't need another Bidoof, but why the heck not?
You might find yourself once in a position where you'll specifically need 3 birds and 3 Bidoofs, one riding the other.
That would definitely be a weird situation. But then again, in the 3rd generation, to awaken the Reggies, you needed a Wailord in the front and a Relicath in the back of your lineup.
What should we call this frickin' Bidoof?
Bidoof. Sorry, that was terrible. I'll just go.
Oh, I remember last time the suggestion was made for Doofenshmirtz.
Oh yeah, it was.
Doofenshmirtz. Have her take over the tri-state area.
Yeah, Let's backspace that. Yeah.
Okay, so yes, in Gen 1 there was no way to see a move's power on screen.
Wow.
Yep.
Again, how did Pokemon get past Gen 1?
It is a freaking miracle. Like, you gotta think about how, like, there was just all of, like, especially, like, the fact that it got out of Japan when apparently Red and Green, the original ones, were such a mess, apparently.
Exactly. Red and Green was such a broken mess that how it came out of Japan, let alone survive to be popular, if only in Japan, is a miracle. Like, what the hell?
You'd almost think that, like, a time traveler came back in time and got on their hands and knees to Nintendo and said, "No, really, please, trust me. This is going to sell gangbusters."
This is gonna print you so much money. It's not even funny. And if
I'm
I am
not
wrong,
lying.
I will suck all your tricks for the rest of my day.
It's like, I am not lying when I say it will be the highest grossing media franchise in the world.
It's gonna be like how Dragon Quest is a big thing here in Japan, only it's all over.
That is one of the things that still surprised me with Pokemon. That yes, it is the one bloody franchise that, like, nothing comes close to it. Like, I think the second highest was Hello Kitty, or I think that might have been third. But like the runner-up is not even close.
That's when you know you made a freaking multimedia empire.
Well,
I still wonder if to this day Nintendo still kicks themselves for not fighting for full control over Pokemon.
Yeah.
yeah, definitely one of those. I wonder what life will be like.
But I mean, hey, at least they still came off with exclusive rights, so you know, it's not like they completely lost.
But now I'm trying to imagine what life would be like if Pokemon was on PlayStation or Xbox.
That is just weird.
Yeah, it is.
I'm trying to imagine. Okay, for Xbox, you get some weird crossover with Master Chief fighting alongside Pikachu.
You know, if anything, I feel like it probably would have had synergy with and provided some boost to frickin' it was Kameo Elements of Power, that one 360 launch game.
Man.
Like, it's kind of a thing where I find it slightly weird to see Pokemon on, like, smartphone stuff. Like, it kind of works a bit, but it's just weird to see it on a not exclusively Nintendo thingo.
Yeah.
Yeah. That still skeeves me out of it.
Skeeves.
I don't know. I like that word.
Well, that just makes me think you're a teenage schoolgirl.
Well, at least
Why?
things are on fleek.
I don't know, that's just the kind of word that I expect to hear, like the typical Mean Girls saying, like a show.
Like, oh, that totally skeeves me.
Yeah.
No, wait, that's like Valley Girl, Mean Girl.
Yeah.
And there's only one person who can do Valley, the whole Valley accent well, and that's Snake from Simpsons. Ooh,
Shut up.
no, Beta. God, I always love that joke. Where he just gets a Betamax player.
I never got that when I was younger.
Yeah, but as an adult, that is pretty funny.
And it's funny because it's like it's not a joke that is it's an adult joke in the way that it's not like a you know, it's not crass, it's not like a sexual joke, it's just a joke that kids just wouldn't get because Betamax died.
Oh yeah, I remember that war. I
Yeah.
remember the Beta VHS war.
And so now we play the hide and seek game.
Yeah. Only one of them show up at a time. I don't know if that's what it was like in the original.
I don't remember either.
There you can see it.
To be honest, this whole area is a bit forgettable.
And then they even tell you where to find the next one anyway.
Y'all ready to burn?
I'm burned. They fell into a burning ring of fire. Whoa, now Cornet, come on. Hello, Pokemon, don't you want to eat me? I got Slim Jim. Eat me! Yeah. I guess waving around a bunch of Slim Jims will be the anti-repel.
Man, it took forever for my Roserade to actually end up being used. Its learn set early on is trash.
How trash you talking?
It's like, okay, because it is a special attacking Pokemon, and pretty much you get stuck with Absorb. I don't think you get Mega Absorb until like about level 20, and for some reason mine didn't even learn Mega Absorb.
Mega Drain.
Mega Drain, yeah, that's right. The only grass TM I had at that point was Bullet Seed, which, again, Bullet Seed is physical.
And not that good anyway. So.
Exactly. So I basically just used it for stall, basically Leech Seed, Toxic.
In other words, douchebag attack.
Yeah.
Do what you can with what you got.
Oh yeah. By the way, fun fact, did you know that in Red and Blue, due to an oversight, if you leech seeded an opponent and gave you toxic, the leech seed would actually do the same amount of damage as the toxic poison.
Yep. There's a whole list of like all the problems with Gen 1 that I end up sharing it every few months with someone.
Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah, like I remember seeing that one of them was like focus energy, which is supposed to increase your critical chance, actually decreases it.
Yeah.
And honestly, that was one of the moves I consistently used as a child.
Oh.
It hits hard.
Oh.
You gradually learn everything you know is a lie.
Yeah. I did learn something I figured early on, but I didn't understand why. I had a Persian version that they slash and would consistently crit. And I didn't know that speed equals more crit chance. I just thought, oh, my person must be really lucky. Lucky cat. Like, yeah.
I could see where they were going with those speed equals crit kind of a deal. Like, it makes a modicum of sense, but
Yeah,
isn't exactly the greatest mechanically.
I'm so glad they got rid of that because speed is already the god stat.
Yeah. Though there is one thing there is a downside to crit. Any crits do damage, improved damage, yeah, but it ignored stat change, for good and for ill. If you had a Pokemon with, like, a multiplier of 6, stat boost of 6, if it crit, it pretty much just ignores it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then there's, of course, the badge boost glitch. There's...
Oh, right.
Crazy.
Wasn't it like badges actually used to also give stat boosts or something?
They still do, but it's like subtle that you pretty much don't even notice. But back then, yeah, whenever you did a stat change, any badge boost that you got will immediately add on. So if you get ground, hey, guess what? Stat boost. Yeah. And of course, there's good AI, where the AI will only use a move and attack that is super effective. Here's the comic thing. Say I had a primate, but I took on Lorelei. Guess what? Her Dugong will only use rats because it's the only psychic move it has.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And God, now I'm remembering how there's like all of the soft walks you can do because of that, or like you make a thing last forever because of the AI and the fact that enemies do not rely on PP.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, red and blue is held together with duct tape and popsicle sticks. That's like kind of a thing of beauty.
Reminds me of, I think I remember hearing that apparently the original Paper Mario is apparently kind of held together by very shaky programming. Like
Yeah.
it works, but it's one of those things where apparently people who poke into it are like, wow, it is amazing this thing holds together.
I mean, an RPG on the N64 already is a crazy thing. Like,
So-
there's only 3 RPGs worth playing. Paper Mario, Tactics Ogre, and Quest 64, and that's like a barely worth looking into. Like,
So
you
you'd
have to
say
be
the
desperate, like,
That poncho looks comfy.
I guess this gym leader is kind of like a ranger?
She's a gardener.
Yeah.
Oh.
although I should mention that in the anime, a bit of a masochist.
Okay.
No, remember? She liked getting vine whipped and stuff by grass Pokemon.
I was not aware of that.
Yeah.
I remember.
So, one thing I was actually, I was doing a bit of a clean out of my, tabletop files. And I had one document that was like super early design concept for the Academy game. And I'm like, I I might have to actually retcon some stuff because it was a cool idea, but the idea was there was going to be some of the gym leaders that were in this setting actually going through the academy as well and going to be classmates.
For the younger ones, yeah, I can see that. Tell me at least the Koga's daughter is one of them, because I totally would want to date a ninja.
I'm not going to spoil anything. I'm not going to spoil anything.
Girl. I want to date a ninja girl.
I am not going to spoil anything.
I want to date a ninja.
You know,
Cool.
now I'm getting the image of what that means, and it's like he sees her a few times and tries to bring her an invitation, but he's never able to find her. It's like, oh, I'll give up, but then like he looks at the hand that he was holding the note in, and it's gone, replaced with another one.
Yeah.
And what did it say?
They'll be like, meet me at the such and such restaurant at this time or whatever. It's like you go there, there's no one else there, but eventually the waitress comes out carrying 2 meals. Just
This note will self-destruct upon reading.
That's not really a ninja thing, but sure.
No. It does feel like an explosion, a little cup of fire.
I mean, remember, Koga had literally a ceiling worth of Voltos installed in his gym.
it explodes in a little heart-shaped puff of smoke.
Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. I want to do that. Also, I find it amusing that... Okay, that wasn't even intentional, but the whole idea of this little girl is a fan of Genki's father's work, and it's just like, huh, didn't see that coming. Also, there's another moment of Denki being in an entire harem. This keeps happening.
6.
Really?
How many other guys are on that team?
On what team? The Sparking Sentai? Well, one, you said Denki, not Shinta.
I said
Ah.
Denki is in a harem.
I mean, Kingston is technically a guy, so...
And I mean, also, to be a harem, there has to be like a whole love thing going on.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm just making a joke where it's like another him and another female team. And that's just funny to me.
Yeah. Next week, next session, well, basically session 1, you're going to be encouraged to at least start trying out 5th members. See if I'm gonna give, basically over the next few sessions, I'm gonna get you to basically be in like combats or encounters where you'll be encouraged to try recruit some of the NPCs to see who fits in that 5th spot.
And I know we still have lots of time to pick one out, but I have a feeling Lisa's gonna want to go for Big C's Megami.
Yeah.
Denki's
No.
cool with whatever.
Megumi might be one of those ones that's getting slightly retconned. Yeah. I mean, I suppose I could retcon some aspects of it, but she would still be called Megumi, and that's perfectly fine. Actually, let me have a quick look.
Ninja girl. Maybe one of the ex-maniacs. They're a maniac, oh no. And they're casting...
Isn't it? It's on the dance. Isn't it on the dance floor?
Yeah, but I was thinking like a Hex Maniac joke.
Oh. Right.
I should still make up a sheet at some point for the frickin' Scottish werewolf.
I'm sorry, did you say a Scottish werewolf?
Yes.
That sounds awesome.
Those were my thoughts.
Does Cynthia give you an egg in Eternia City and Brilliant Diamond? She did that in Platinum.
Yeah,
Huh?
I think that's only in Platinum, though.
Yeah, all she gave me here was, frickin', cut.
It's one of those things where they do have a lot of stuff from Platinum in this, but they still lean more towards Diamond and Pearl.
Yeah, and that definitely throws me off because some things that I do remember were only in... Yeah.
Because again, like the whole... I did not actually realize that Rotom didn't actually get any forms until Platinum.
Yeah.
And you can't get Rotom until after the league, whereas in Platinum,
Yeah.
you could.
And if I recall, you could only get the forms through, like, a mystery gift thing. Like, you had to unlock it.
Yeah.
Key to go to the bottom of it. Yeah.
Time to take on the losers.
No, we tend to make fun of how the respective grunts of each generation seem to have just the one of the most common Pokemon as their sole one to battle with, but imagine if we as players and characters weren't privileged enough as to get one of 3 rare Pokemon as our starters, we would be in the same basket as they are.
Not really. Because you go out and capture a new Pokemon.
Yeah,
As
you
in,
gotta
if
figure,
you get a starter like that, you'd probably get like some kind of second-hand common monster
But
as your first starter.
And the thing is, though, I'd say there's still some dignity in that. They're losers because... Look at these people and the frickin' cause they've attached themselves to.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a separate problem. Separate issue, so to speak.
Because, like, it's the kind of thing where it's like, you know what? If all I had to go by in life was a Glameow, and eventually a Purugly, I'd be fine with that.
Hell yeah.
Well, yeah, but you know, just prior had like Wormhole and Zubat.
I mean, if they're gonna be friends, they're friends.
Oh, so.
Oh my god, this. You wanted to go up? Well, why didn't you? Like, you didn't just frickin' try to accost me. Our objectives are incredible. Too incredible for me to understand. I'll fight blindly to defend them, and your intrusion won't be forgiven.
Holy shit, they really are in a cult.
Yeah.
Yeah, we really are fighting Scientologists.
I guess with the death of religion, people struggle to find something to believe in. Some at least.
Scientology is basically a scam.
No,
Yeah.
not talking Scientology, just these guys. Like an example of masses.
You have a madman who wants to control time and space itself. It's a damn cult.
Good. One of the things I actually, it's, I still wonder, like after getting pretty much completing the game as I mean not completing, I'm at E4, but still, I still wonder why a lot of people seem to think like this is the best Pokemon game. The pacing is so weird. And
It is a bit off.
they barely build up Cyrus.
I mean, I feel like that's kind of an issue Pokemon has had in general with its storytelling. I think the only time it really managed to do a very, like, I mean, okay, Gen 3 was kind of good with showing off some of the admins and all that, but I feel like Black and White was where they really kind of put the most effort in.
Yeah. And yeah, just one of the things I hate where it's like, you defeat an admin or you defeat like the leader themselves, and like you completely demolish them or whatever, but it doesn't really matter. It's not you beat them, and then you face them, hell, probably not even a day later, and they're like, well, I'm just gonna crush you here. You're pathetic. It's like, I have kicked your ass multiple times now. That's just one of my, like, it's even with Barry where Barry's just like, it's like, well, I'm the top, you know, you're not gonna be the next champion because I'm tougher than you. I'm like, Barry, stop, you're embarrassing yourself.
You could say something to owe some of them having an ego or whatever, but
Yeah.
It just feels like the producers of the game are unwilling to let you have that taste of acknowledgement by that point.
Yeah. But here's a fun little interesting thing. How does Cyrus have a Crobat?
right, because of friendship evolution.
Yep.
I'm just trying to imagine this serious megalomaniac be like doting on a Golbat.
Well, that's the thing. His whole shtick is that he doesn't care about emotions. He has no emotions, basically. He
Like
thinks
that-
emotions are evil.
Like, I wonder if that's a thing where, like, maybe, like, that's not how he always was, and he got a Crobat before he kind of went into whatever made him feel this way.
Or maybe the Golbat is brainwashed like these guys are and he thinks Cyrus is his friend, even if Cyrus doesn't consider him like that.
Possibly. Okay, because it's like when you first battle him, he's got a Golbat.
Ah, yeah, that's... Yeah, it's probably more that the bat considers him a friend, then.
Yeah.
God, ordinary people like you can't understand Team Galactic's grand designs. Come to think of it, I don't even know what's going on. These frickin' sheep. Like... Eh. Well.
Wow, I'm flying and having fun.
Yeah.
And no tearing apart trainers.
Mm-hmm.
Still, I like getting your team build up. It's starting to really become its own. Definitely different from my team, and I can't wait to see how we battle each other.
Yeah. It's been neat playing through some of this and, well, not entirely knowing how it's gonna go, but playing some stuff I don't really use. Like, I think I barely touched Pachirisu and,
Yeah.
Shellos when I did Gen 4 initially.
There is one thing I'm trying to figure out if I want. I know that I can get a Railu egg, which means I can get a Kario. Would I prefer that or Burnator? Both are really cool fighting Pokemon. And one's a fire type, but the other is steel, which I might need against Gargle. You like your fairies.
But remember, I have been going with Pokemon that I don't. The only fairy that you know I have is my Gardevoir.
Yeah, that is true.
So, question to you guys. Since Gwen mentioned potential fighting in the future, and I know for a fact you guys have been considering that in the past, what is your record of like how you battle each other and the experiences there are?
We've only sort of battled each other.
Argle, he actually understands competitive battling, the meta. He is really good. Me, I understand some of it, but I play with a team that's more my style, but I still adhere to some competitive rules that he wants. Andrew, he just plays with whatever he wants, and that's good on him.
And they have beat me every time.
You're not complete idiot, it's just that you don't know all the ins and outs of competitive battle. But given the fact that we're all playing with an even playing field, it's more who might get the better Pokemon or who can utilize it the best. We are playing with similar rules. First Pokemon in each area. The difference is that I'm playing with Nuzlocke, so if I lose one member of the team, who knows what will happen.
Also, I just realized frickin' this admin has like a leg cut off of her uniform.
Yeah.
I know, and that really bugs me. I don't even know the practicality of that.
That is definitely something done only to look cool.
Yeah.
It doesn't even look that cool.
I like it.
Though I kind of wish she did something to one of her sleeves to also make that part of her uniform be asymmetrical.
Yeah, like, just rather than for but yeah.
see, that one's... Yeah, it does damage equal the level. Yeah, I think I'll keep Astonish.
I'm thinking maybe in next stream we should try exploring the underground and see if we can find a Pokemon that wants something there.
Yeah, I've been kind of thinking about that. Just gotta find the things.
The Terminator City is where you get the Digger Man.
Yeah.
Big-a-tona, dig-a-big-a-tona, dig-a-tona,
Clefairy came from space, hand it over!
Why did he suddenly become a Dalek for a moment?
It seemed fitting.
Yeah, it really.
You wonder if these guys planted these trees before this building intentionally, just to keep people out?
Well, the thing I'm thinking about is, as soon as we drove them out, nobody was there, so I'm wondering if maybe that's an abandoned building. Like, you know, let's take another look in there, because...
Look a bit too tidy for that, I feel.
I mean, the way I'm figuring is, like, once they moved in, maybe they got things cleared up enough to do something with it.
Yeah.
Maybe. I suppose there ain't too much stuff, so that would make sense.
Team Galactic Eterna building. We want your Pokemon.
Yeah.
Talk about subtle. But let's give them points for consistency. It's about as subtle as the intricacies of their hairstyles.
So, okay, you said that the digging kit was in Eterna City, right, Bren? Where
You got
is
you talk to the old the digging man who's in a house.
Oh,
should be a
here
sign
it
next
is.
to it.
Yeah. I thought I went to all the buildings, but I guess not. Hold up your end of the deal. What deal? Okay. Go to the Grand Underground.
I've been caught in the...
Oh, I guess we're doing it.
Just told you this can't be used here and tells you to use it? What?
They said you can use it here, and to basically kind of force the thing to happen.
Huh.
Oh, it was. Also, hi Rourke. Your name means rock.
It's totally not a Zoroark in disguise.
You know, that would actually be kind of funny if it was. like a Zoroark with a name so obvious it actually works.
Yeah, let's
I
do a
need to
little
go,
bit
my
digging.
people
I am
need me.
so now. My people need me.
Let's see, digging for fossils.
Jinx.
If you hit R, you can rate R being.
You know, maybe I'll see about getting a fossil. If I can.
Well, fossils
So yeah,
do rock.
the hammer does more structural damage, but digs faster. And there you go, you got a fossil right away.
Isn't that just a...
Oh wait, no, that's a that's a path. It looked brown at first, so the fossils are all like a browny color, bronze.
These?
What is that?
Just a pale
Oh,
orb.
that's
It's
just
just
dark.
a currency.
Yeah, we got a couple of spheres. Let's see. I want to see if I can at least get one fossil to revive.
I take
They're
a
semi-rare.
Can you do this minigame as much as you want?
Yeah.
while. Yeah.
Yeah, you just gotta find the spots on the map.
There is a there's a digging method I use if you ever wanna any tips on that.
I'm listening.
So you use the pick and you start on the third row, third column, and then basically you then dig there, and then every sort of 3 across, or like make sure there's at least like 2 spaces between each other dig spot.
I just did it randomly because I like that.
I mean, that brings... That is a freaking method I know I used when, on the DS. Just randomly tap on the screen and see what happens.
Exactly. I mean, you got basically unlimited tries, so, yeah.
Yeah, it just sucks when you see the corner of something rare that you wanted, and you run out of bloody structural integrity.
That's definitely happened more than once.
Well, we got a big thing now.
Want to check out some of those rooms, see if there's any folk bands that interesting here?
I think I'll save that for next time. For now, I kind of... I just want to have fun dorking around with the... dig and...
It is almost the end of the game's game time for today, so actually
Yeah,
makes sense to...
Yeah, I think I'm gonna tap out. 'Cause
Fair enough.
Alright.
it was definitely a delight, but a good showing.
Nice to have you around, dude.
Mhm.
Now remember, hear me! And then I...
Eh?
And then he was gone.
So you can sell those spheres for cash, or
You trade them at places in
Nah,
the underground,
yeah.
as I recall.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a demon.
what are those diglets for?
So, they leave behind a shine. When you fill up that meter underneath your map with shines, you go into like shine rush, and it basically greatly increases your chance of finding rare statues.
Nice.
Hmm.
Hello, Emmy. Okay, here it is. I mean, I know it's just another sphere, but still. Let's see here.
It's a nice minigame,
Yeah.
honestly.
Like, I remember this was something that I could just do for hours.
Oh, there it is! Wait, on the left. Yes.
I got it. Prism sphere and a heart scale.
The Goodbye Love Disc scale.
Yeah. Looks like maybe I'll need to go back into the underground again to get some more digging spots to show up.
Or you can just the other way to do it is to enter and exit a cavern.
Makes sense, though. I do want to save doing that for,
Yeah.
yeah. Alright. Do one more round of this and then call it a night. Oh yeah, these... I forget what they were exactly.
What?
These little broken shards.
Yeah, you can give them to a NPC on the overworld who will basically give you some reward for, I think, like, some TMs or...
Sounds about right.
Tread carefully, always.
Oh wow. It's not like I lost a fossil, so that's good.
I'm looking at that, all I'm thinking is the green plate that you give to Arceus.
I mean, you do get those here, but yeah.
Nice and geometrical, eh?
Until it's not.
Hmm. What a... What was about to say, it's a very... sneaky. But yeah, you got one. Cool. Whoa. 4.
Yeah. Different.
Oh, statue box.
Statue box?
Statue box, yep. A dragon statue box.
What might that be?
It's a box that contains a dragon statue.
Uh-huh.
What if actually it is a dragon which contains a box?
That would be a dragon giving box.
Ooh, nice.
A gift giving dragon. That's what I'll call it. Yes.
E. A pretty stone box. Inside is a Garchomp statue.
Nice.
With a little kanji that can be mounted on it separately.
I'm guessing that's the thing you can put in your hideout.
Yeah.
Well, at least we got one, at least one nifty thing out of this.
Oh,
A fairy
I
box.
think you're good. Is that a fairy?
Yeah.
And inside it is...
I will hate it if you get the one that I don't have yet that I want.
God War.
Yes.
And it's... Oh, it's a Clefairy. I was going to laugh if it had a Gardevoir.
I've got like 5 Clefairies.
Oh.
You can form a circle around them and pretend that they are booting up the UFO. No, of them. Yes.
Okay, so we got one more spot and... Okay. Let's see what is here. 4 objects.
Slowly caressing the wall and clicking at it little by little makes one reminded of how one found secrets in Doom. Yeah. Were there 3 or 2 in this one?
4.
4?
Yes. Okay.
Good deal.
Yeah.
I suppose that's the end of it then?
Yeah. Just gonna go back to the Pokemon Center and heal up, and now that'll be a night. Nice to have you dudes along as the usual.
Yeah.
You do a good job of filling out the space that my socially awkward self does not do so well on my own.
That we can provide, I suppose. As in, I'm sure, but I'm supposed to. Yes.
Yeah.
Look, little Dawn wants Huggies. Upsies as you will.
Yeah. Good night.